Imagine a day without water. No morning coffee, no shower, no water to cook your meals. Now imagine that every day. For millions in Africa, this isn't a thought exercise, it's their reality. Let's dive a bit deeper into this stark reality. Picture this. More than 300 million people in Africa, yes, that's right, over 300 million, lack access to clean, safe drinking water. That's roughly equivalent to the entire population of the United States. It's not just an inconvenience, it's a matter of life and death. In fact, water scarcity doesn't just mean thirst, it carries with it a cascade of health implications. Waterborne diseases, such as cholera and dysentery, are rampant in areas where access to clean water is limited, leading to preventable deaths, particularly among children. And the ripple effects don't stop at health. Consider the crippling economic implications. When a community's water source is miles away, collecting water becomes a full-time job, robbing individuals of the opportunity to attend school or work. It's a cycle of poverty that's hard to break, a cycle that begins and ends with water scarcity. Now let's take a moment to think about women and girls. They are often the ones burdened with the task of fetching water, walking miles each day, back and forth, just to secure a basic necessity. This not only deprives them of opportunities for education, but also puts them at risk of violence and abuse. So, why are we talking about this? Because understanding the problem is the first step towards solving it, because every single person deserves access to clean, safe water. Because water is not a luxury, it's a human right. Water is life. And yet for too many in Africa, it remains a luxury they can't afford. What if I told you that there's a solution to this crisis? And it's as simple as digging a hole in the ground. Yes, I'm talking about wells. In the vast landscapes of Africa, where water scarcity poses a daunting challenge, wells serve as a beacon of hope. They are quite literally lifesavers. They offer a reliable source of clean water, a fundamental human right that is sadly not accessible to all. Now you might be wondering, how does one go about building a well? It all starts with finding a suitable location. Geologists and hydrologists play a key role here. Using their expertise, they identify areas where the water table is high enough to sustain a well. Next comes the digging. It's a labor-intensive process, often involving local community members. The sense of ownership this fosters is truly remarkable. Every scoop of earth removed is a step closer to a sustainable water source, a step closer to a better life. Once the desired depth is reached, it's time to install the pumps. These aren't just any pumps. They're designed to be robust and easy to maintain, ensuring that the well can serve the community for years to come. But the role of a well extends far beyond quenching thirst. It's a catalyst for change, a foundation for development. It reduces the time spent in daily water collection, particularly for women and children. This time can then be redirected towards education, economic activities, and other pursuits that can uplift individuals and, by extension, entire communities. Moreover, the availability of clean water mitigates health risks associated with waterborne diseases. It promotes better hygiene practices, leading to healthier communities. And let's not forget about agriculture. In regions where rainfall is unpredictable, wells can provide a constant water supply for crops and livestock. This not only ensures food security but also supports local economies. So, you see, a well isn't just a hole in the ground, it's a lifeline, a game changer in the battle against water scarcity. A well isn't just a source of water, it's a source of hope, health, and opportunity. So, we've built wells, but what does that mean for the communities they serve? Imagine waking up every day, and the first thing on your agenda is not a cup of coffee or a morning jog, but a long, treacherous walk to fetch water. This is the reality for many in Africa. But with the introduction of wells, this narrative is changing. The impact of wells on African communities is multifold. First, it's about health. With access to clean water, communities can drastically reduce the risk of waterborne diseases such as cholera and dysentery. It's simple, yet profound. Clean water equals healthier lives. But the story doesn't end there. Let's talk about education. In many African communities, the responsibility of fetching water often falls on the shoulders of children, particularly girls. This daily task can take hours, robbing them of the opportunity to attend school. The presence of a well in these communities is transformative. It means that girls, who would otherwise spend their day walking miles for water, can now go to school, learn, and dream of a future limited only by the reach of their ambition, not the scarcity of water. Now let's consider the economic implications. With a well nearby, adults have more time to engage in income-generating activities. Instead of spending hours each day fetching water, they can cultivate crops, start small businesses, and contribute to the local economy. A well doesn't just provide water, it provides opportunities. Let's bring this to life with a story. Picture a village in rural Africa. A well is introduced. Suddenly there's a palpable shift. Health improves as waterborne diseases decline. More children, especially girls, attend school. The local economy begins to flourish as adults have more time to work and contribute. This is not just a story, it's a reality for many communities where wells have been introduced. But the impact extends beyond the tangible. Wells foster a sense of community. They become a gathering place, a symbol of hope, and a testament to the power of human ingenuity. A well means more than just water. It's a catalyst for change, a stepping stone towards a brighter future. The transformation wells bring to African communities is profound and far-reaching. From improved health to increased school attendance and economic development, wells are more than just a source of water. They are a source of life, a beacon of hope. Building wells is not a task for one person or one organization. It's a collective effort. It's where philanthropy shines. And it's not just about the act of giving, but about the impact that this act can create. Philanthropy, in its true essence, is about leveraging resources to drive sustainable development, to improve lives, and to create lasting change. When we talk about solving Africa's water crisis, philanthropy plays a significant role. It's not about writing a check and walking away, it's about investing in the future of these communities. By funding well-building projects, philanthropists can contribute to the provision of safe and clean water, a basic human right that many in Africa are deprived of. But it goes beyond just providing water. Because when you fund a well, you're not just quenching thirst, you're empowering communities. You're giving them the opportunity to grow their own food, to maintain their health, to keep their children in school and to break the cycle of poverty. You're not just changing lives, you're transforming futures. Philanthropy also plays a critical role in innovation. It allows for the exploration of new strategies and technologies in well building, making it more efficient and sustainable. It encourages collaboration between organizations, governments, and communities, fostering a sense of global responsibility towards solving this crisis. In the grand scheme of things, each well might seem like a drop in the ocean. But remember, it's these drops that make up the ocean. Each well symbolizes hope, opportunity, and the promise of a better tomorrow for these communities. So when we talk about the power of philanthropy, it's not just about the financial resources, it's about the power to instigate change, the power to inspire others, and the power to make a difference. It's about understanding that we are all part of a global community, and that we all have a role to play in ensuring that everyone, regardless of where they live, has access to clean and safe water. In the face of Africa's water crisis, philanthropy is not just about giving. It's about making a difference, one well at a time.